I know I have not been the only one getting these type of ads either. It's funny because it's been happening a lot more recently now, and this video popped up on my For You page on YouTube. So we finna check it out, bro, and see if there's some type of explanation to them.
Video is sponsored by Your Mum. Your Mum is a free-to-use 54-year-old woman with a massive heart and an even bigger dump truck. What I just said was terribly inappropriate, and I'm sorry for saying it. I'm sure your mum is a delightful lady, but I guarantee you it wasn't as inappropriate.
Vinty, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I downloaded some of these apps, bro.
Some
I'm gonna
of
keep it real, bro.
YouTube's most unbelievable adverts. You know the ones I'm talking about, right? No? Well,
I know a couple
here's
of
a
them.
great example. As you can see, I've had to censor most of it, but I think you get the idea, and I'm sure you can use your imagination to fill in the blanks. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today, the hypocrisy of YouTube ads and the company allowing stuff like this on the website.
But they be taking any video I post down, bro.
Want to talk about it? We're not allowed to show the whole thing, otherwise we'll get demonetized. Recently, I went on a hunt to find the most inappropriate YouTube ads I could possibly find. Reddit came in clutch, and I could not believe what I was seeing, even though at this point I really shouldn't be surprised. Just a normal YouTube ad I got today. This one shows a video of a woman unleashing Niagara Falls from her lower half. I really hope you know what I mean by that, because there's no other way of saying it that's safe for work. This one is really sneaky, because the dodgy video in question is layered over a more innocent video of flowers, so it makes the nasty stuff harder to see. Actually, let me rephrase that. Harder for YouTube to detect. I can make you in a minute. I probably should have specified that those are the words of this advert.
I'm gonna have to download this app too, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
I'm just saying
like,
that
investigate.
To you. Please don't cancel me. This one is just loaded with suggestive phrases, as below this interesting picture of an anime girl, I think, we also get feeling empty and lonely? Come and chat with me. I can satisfy all your desires. I can literally see my ad revenue disappearing before my eyes. Anyway, you get the idea. There are countless more posts like this on Reddit, so if you're interested, and I unintentionally mean that in more ways than one, go and have a look. There's clearly a common theme with these adverts in 2025, and it is that they're pretty much all videos of women doing nefarious things. But the bottom bit of the video,
I've seen that one
good
before.
stuff is happening, is cropped out, and you can figure out what they're doing from their sussy hand movements. Please forgive me while I go and fire my script writer. There are two things that worry me about these ads. Firstly, kids are going to see them, and I did see parents on Reddit saying that this had happened to their children. I imagine that it must be quite...
I think, I made a video about Blackboy Max kind of doing the same. I feel like they're really trying to turn the next generation into gooners, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's so evil and satanic and messed up if you think about it. Like, they're trying to turn the next generation into gooners. And y'all know how bad that is for people's, like, psyche, I don't know how to say the word, but, like, just for their mental state. It's terrible, bro.
For a parent to check what their 7-year-old is looking at on their iPad and see this. Good grief. Secondly, a lot of these ads have big, bold, persuasive install or download buttons underneath them, and God knows what viruses you'd get if you pressed them. Now, to be fair, I don't know this for a fact, but this ad in particular looks sketchy AF. YouTube, if you demonetize me for saying that, I will cry myself to sleep tonight.
I would sue, bro, if I was you.
Wasn't going to do that anyway. If I'm being honest, I am glad that the majority of YouTube viewers agree that the ads are pretty terrible, and that it's not just a few people like me complaining. You yourself are likely aware of the bad state of the ads, but I get the feeling that the average viewer doesn't really know what YouTubers see behind the scenes regarding adverts. Plenty of creators have made videos like this one, but I don't think many have actually shown their perspective when it comes to putting ads on their videos and the amount of control YouTubers like me. So allow me to show you YouTube Studio, where YouTubers can see a massive amount of data and information about their videos, their viewers, and adverts. Jumping into Studio, you can see we begin on the dashboard page, which is essentially a summary of how your channel is doing. I do want to emphasise that I'm definitely not sponsored by YouTube Studio, even though I'm beginning to sound like I am. Anyway, if you scroll down on the left, you can see there's a tab called Earn, and this is where things get interesting. On the Earn page, there's a link that takes you to something called Ad Categories. This is basically the holy grail of YouTube ads, because here you can see every single category
Black
and
magic.
topic of adverts that can appear on your videos.
It's a black
and
magic.
here, YouTube has nowhere to hide. They've actually included a list of, and I quote, sensitive categories for ads. And it's certainly interesting. I think I can show you this list, but if I was to read some of these out loud, I genuinely think this video would get demonetized. It's
That's kind of messed up though
mind-boggling.
when you think about it. It's like if you talk about it, you'll get demonetized. But in the same breath, YouTube is saying these are the ads that we're putting. So if you can't even talk about the ads that YouTube is putting without getting demonetized, it's like a contradiction. Like, bro, like, just irrational. That's absurd. Like, what? That makes no sense.
But basically, my point was,
I should look-y sue,
here
get it back.
you can see one of the sensitive categories is dating, and if you hover over it, YouTube gives you a description of the type of dating ads that could appear on your videos.
We know, bro.
Online services and resources for finding a partner, dating, casual encounters, and escort services. These are normally, but not necessarily, aimed at singles and include chat rooms, mobile apps, online communities,
prostitution,
profile
pretty much,
databases. It also includes services ostensibly to make new friends and meet strangers. I guess the ads I've talked about today fall under this category. However, what's strange and a bit suspicious is that the ads in question go against Google's own advertising
That's what I'm
policies.
trying to say,
They
bro.
actually have a page detailing what is and isn't allowed in YouTube ads, and some of what they say is what is occurring in the ads I'm talking about. So, to me, the million-dollar question is, how are these companies getting away with it?
Money, bro. Money,
How
bro. It's
are
literally
they
just money,
sneaking
bro.
under YouTube's radar?
just about
well,
money,
I
bro.
mentioned earlier that a lot of these ads are cropped at the bottom, and I think that's the key. It seems that most of them are altered in such a way so that you can't technically see what's going on. But then again, this guy Soggy Cereal found an ad where a woman literally pulls her top down and shows her cantaloupe melons straight to the camera, completely uncensored. So that well and truly blows my completely
That's cap. That's cap.
cantaloupe.
That's actually cap, bro. I'm gonna do my research on that, bro. I gotta do more research on that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that can't be true, bro. Really can't be true, to be honest.
So that well and truly blows my theory out the water. The bigger issue here is not just the adverts, but instead inappropriate
The kids,
material
bro.
being all over YouTube. Obviously, I used Reddit to do my research, and within less than 10 minutes of me scrolling through it, I found countless posts about the adverts which I've mentioned, but also live streams with blatantly explicit thumbnails, and what I'm assuming are bot accounts with profile pictures of women with a complete lack of clothing. Now, I get that there's a lot of people who need their fix of content that they wouldn't want to watch with their mum and dad around, myself included. But
Gooner,
there's
this
a
nigga's
time
a
and a
gooner,
place,
bro.
and YouTube ain't it. Fundamentally, the hypocrisy here is that YouTube allows ads like this and then demonetizes people who talk about them.
You said it about
It's
3
just
times already.
insane. This happened to another YouTuber very recently. This guy, Deep Humor, made a video talking about not safe for work YouTube ads and got demonetized, despite covering up the ads in his video. You literally can't make it up. Anyways, I think that's a good point to end. I think if I say the word inappropriate one more time, I might fade out of existence. Sorry this video took so long to come out. I will explain a bit more about that in the comments. But thank you very much for watching. Beyond the internet. I'll see you again soon.
I'm gonna definitely do some more research. I'm gonna definitely download some of the apps. Not to goon. I swear to God, not to goon. Maybe I'll go in a little bit. a little bit like, never mind, bro. But I don't know, bro. Like, it's just the main thing is just about the kids, bro. Like, it's kind of messed up that, like, but it's not like nothing new that people would like do evil stuff for money. It's companies, like, bro, like it's nothing really new, but it's kind of crazy now. It's more of the hypocrisy that's getting like exposed, and getting like, the attention put on the hypocrisy about you. They give you guidelines to follow, but they themselves like break those guidelines, and they put those ads on your videos. It's really messed up. But hopefully this gets more views, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I'm not complaining. I'm just worried about the kids personally. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. And until next week, we out. You day.